This is Mia Liyah, and you are tuned into The Frequency. Welcome. Today I have a guest. His name is Tiiano. He's a house DJ and producer. Tiiano, welcome.
Hi, Mia. Thank you for having me here
Thank
today.
you for coming. So, my first question for you, what is it about house music that captivates you?
Oh, this is a really good question. The thing I love mostly about house music is like the way you can express yourself through sounds. There's no barrier, so to say, like what is right, what is wrong, or what's going to sound weird, what's going to sound, like what's socially or acceptable rather in music terms, what's
Yeah.
acceptable. You just have so much freedom to express yourself. And I actually told someone that what I have most fun with is an interlude because there isn't a set beat or kick that's going one, two, three,
Yeah, it
four.
like
You can
takes you to different places.
exactly. You can just go with the flow, literally. So
Thank you. Thank you for that. And who are your music inspirations?
my music inspirations, there's quite a few, but it's only fair to start at the root, which is KDY97, is a childhood friend of mine. He's where it all began, so to say, where it all began.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some other inspirations of mine you actually heard through my music is Just Our Child. I think he's from Free State, if I'm not mistaken. There's Pia Johnson as well, that's there. Some Wapo GJ, he's also there. There's quite a few inspirations. But I've been dabbling more in the Afro side now, so you'll hear a bit
Inspired,
yeah,
Afro-inspired.
yes.
And what is your dream? Who's your dream collaboration? Who?
My dream collaboration actually is with another vocalist, Sio. I'm sure you're
Sio.
familiar with Sio.
I'm not
Never heard of
actually,
Sio.
no.
Sio. She's from Johannesburg, if I'm not mistaken. She's very, very big right now. So hopefully one day I will be able to collab with her. Yeah.
And what is it about her?
About her as a
Yeah.
musician, I feel like a way of expressing herself, the way she, like the stuff that she sings about as well. And the style of singing is really
Is it soulful?
it's very soulful, very, very soulful, very touching, like almost thought provoking, and like it really does something to your heart when she sings, and you just want to listen. I think what was the first song that I heard of was obviously it was Nobody Else with Dawson. That was the first track I heard of, and I didn't actually know much about her until later when I heard some of the things on Stay True Beats, which is the sister label to Stay True Sounds, and that's when I heard how she can truly express
So she
herself.
makes house music.
Not necessarily. She does more like alternative type as well, but she does dabble in house a lot, house and Afro tech, yeah.
And where do you see yourself in the next 5 years making, producing, DJing, all of that?
In the next 5 years, I would hopefully by then be around the country, traveling around the country, getting gigs everywhere. I will probably be settled down in Cape Town in the next 5 years because that is the end goal. I'll eventually go there and push my stuff that side and settle down there. Hopefully, we're having my first international gig by then. That would be amazing.
Maybe before then.
Maybe before
Yeah.
even. Who knows what the Lord has in store? But definitely, within the next 5 years, I'm going to be in Cape Town. I'm going to be pushing that side, and I would be around the country by now, at least. Yeah, by
And
then.
you recently did an interview in Algoa, and now you're on the wireless with us. How was your first interview?
My first interview was really nice, really, really nice. It was to the point. It wasn't like circling around a specific thing the whole time. I actually just wanted to interview me and speak to me, which is really nice. And just the energy as well was really, really great. Yeah, same
That's
here.
good. That's good. If there's a kid out there who's in his room, he's 12, 13, and he's dreaming of being a house producer and a DJ, what advice would you give that kid?
I would tell that boy or girl not to stop, regardless if it doesn't sound the greatest, even if they are the only listener,
Yeah.
not to stop. Just keep pushing, and stay true to yourself. Like always do make your music the way you see fit. Because I feel like you are your first listener, and if you lose touch with your own music, then you are lost. You're not doing it for the right reason anymore. So just don't stop and keep doing what you're doing.
When did you start, by the way? How old were you?
I was in a matric, actually. I dabbled in a bit of hip-hop and lo-fi. But then first year is when I actually got into house. So close to the end of matric and first year, I got into house music. It's been about, say, 5 years now. I'll give you my age away there. But yeah, it's been about 5 years now that I've been doing this thing.
And there's this song you sent me that we're going to be playing on the wireless called Summer.
Yes,
Yeah.
summer.
Tell me
summer.
about that song. Tell me about the process. Yeah, what is it like when you are diving into house music and all these different frequencies and
The
vibrations.
frequency,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
the frequency.
frequency on the frequency.
Yes, yes, yes. So what stood out for me with that was the offbeat bass, like the bass pluck that you'll hear there in the intro. The bass pluck starts playing. That's what I started with when I made this track. I did the drums. I always start with drums, moved over to the bass line, and got this pluck going. And once I added in the melodics, like the chords and things, it gave me a nice summer vibe, man, like festive December vibe. And that's why I named it Summer, just to remind the people that in December, don't forget this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where do you think is your dream destination to DJ at? As a DJ, you should have a dream place to DJ at.
To DJ, as a dream, probably be like Ibiza would be one of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty far.
Yeah, pretty far, but eventually get there. That would be
So
really
you want to
nice.
be on an island,
Yes,
giving off the
island
vibes.
vibe. Yeah, with my Hawaiian shirt on. Yes,
Hey,
that
I
will
can
be
see
the
it.
one.
I can see it with the glasses.
Yeah, with the glasses.
Thank you so much, Gideon, for coming and chatting about your music. Is there anything you want to leave to listeners? Where can they find you and your social media
If
handles?
you guys want to find me, you can find me on Instagram. It's Tiiano.za. It's Tiiano, two I's, Tiiano. It is very different, yeah. Tiiano.za. That's Instagram. On TikTok, I'm in Tiiano_ZA. And feel free to DM me with people that would like to work. I took a collab. I'm always down to work with new artists, vocalists, other producers, always down. And if you want to find me, my music, you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. I'm literally everywhere. Just search Tiiano. You'll see me.
Thank you so much, Gideon. And thank you guys for tuning in to The Frequency on The Wireless. I am your host, Mia Liyah. And that's it.
Thank you.